Hey guys, this is Miranda and
Serena.
and we're here today. We're going to show you a few things that we've got that we're wanting to do. First of all, I'll make sure my kid doesn't knock the tripod down. Careful, Aaliyah. First of all, we want to show you our yellow pear tomato. This is, what's today's date? Do you know?
11, 10, 11.
No, this was the day I planted it.
Oh.
Let's paper down. Just show me a minute. This is my yellow pear. I've been showing it. We planted it on November 10th. It is an indeterminate, so it will keep growing. But what I'm hoping to do is, as it gets a little bigger, I'm going to prune out and hopefully force it out. And then I'll just kind of keep it pruned until it's ready to go in the garden in the spring. Our goal today is to grow in worm castings beddings. I just want to see how it works because I have a tendency to put way too much bedding. There's some okra hanging down. Way too much bedding. But it's good and it's fluffy and
this
it's,
is what Daddy draws.
yeah. Let's get back to the gardening now, okay? She's so excited about this. Anyways, I've checked my corners. I've got the worms fed in the center and 3 corners. Miss Paula, your worms are voracious eaters. I'm having to say, hey, Mom-in-law, have you got any fruit or food going bad? You know, hook me up. They go through more leftovers than we tend to have. Okay, I'm going to be doing just a narration over this fast-forwarded part. The video was way too long. So, I finally figured out how to do this. What I'm doing here is simply taking some of the worm bedding, as you can see, just from the top of the worm bin. It's got some castings from the worms in it. It's not really rich because it just has a small amount of castings, but it's been sitting here for several months, and I figure, you know, it's got a lot of active bacteria, whatever you want to call it, in there. So what I'm doing is just putting I'm using a 6-cell tray that I had, and putting the bedding in on the far right. So I just messed up there, so I'm trying to fix my mistake. Far right will be the pimento peppers, 1 seed per cell. I'm trying to find that pimento pepper I put on the wrong side. And there we go. So pimento peppers are going in the far right, 1 seed per cell. Then in the middle I have Big Daddy's Big Boys. These are a hybrid that I'm working on trying to see how I can see what I can get from it over the years. And on this far left side will be just a red cherry tomato from my garden. The seeds that I saved from there. So you'll have the pimento from the garden, Big Daddy's Big Boys from his garden, and my red cherry tomato. And that's it. The pepper, pimento pepper, the Big Daddy, and the red cherry. I will label these, and today is, what is today? I'll put the date on the video maybe.
I think it's 25th. Yeah.
No, it's not the 25th. 25th is Christmas. You just want it to be the 25th.
Hey, you told me it was the 25th day of Christmas.
25th is the day of Christmas. That's what you asked me. My kids. Oh, by the way, for all you parents out there who have children, don't put the Christmas out early. They've opened everything but 2. Good morning. It is 5 days before Christmas Eve, right? Or is it 4 days before Christmas Eve? Today's Tuesday, anyway. I've got the first part of the video. I'm going to try to mesh these 2 together so they won't be so long. I'm going to show you my little growing area that I've got going on. And hopefully this will work out. Alright, so here we are. So you can see I got this one bulb, and it puts off heat. It's a critter bulb for reptiles and amphibians. This is my little tomato that I was growing. Let's see if I can shelter it from some of that light so you can see. You know, this is my hand. I'm a big-handed person. You know, and it's in a 1 gallon size pot. This morning I did snip this little thing off. What I want to try to do is force some more branches out the sides and kind of bush it instead of letting it go all the way up. It is an indeterminate yellow pear tomato. So yeah, there that is. It's looking good though. Let's see. Yep. So there's that. This here is some agastaki that I've got planted. It's growing. I planted this in the same way I planted these seeds. I just took, if you see, that's newspaper that the worms had not digested yet, but it's full of vermicompost. Hang on, I had to sneeze. It is full of vermicompost. So I've got these in here, and they are growing wonderfully. Every day I turn them and let them change positions to go to the sun. I am keeping my tomato, giving it lots of love, even these right here, because I want these ready for spring. Right here, I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can see that. These are 3 little pimento pepper seeds germinating in a paper towel. I've got it hanging by the light so it kind of keeps it warm. And you can see their little roots are coming out. It's only been a few days since I started doing these. Maybe 3, maybe 4 days. In here, I've got like a little greenhouse effect. This is a bag that, like if you're cooking in a crock pot, it's a heavy duty plastic that will not melt in your crock pot. So, you know, to make your cleanup easier. These are the seeds that I'm going to show you that I did in the beginning of the video. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see. I'll just use this right here. If you can see right there where this tong is, you see the little brown spot. That's a tomato seed. They are germinating. Right here is a tomato seed. Let's see if I get this light. Right here is tomato seed. And there's another one down in there. They've all germinated. On this side I have pepper seeds. I'm not sure this camera. I apologize. But see right there the little white spot. That pepper and that pepper is germinating. How I did this is the same way I showed in the beginning of the video.
I want to see.
1 minute. And I just decided to see if they would germinate in this newspaper type stuff. And I figured it would feed the plants because it does have vermicompost in it. So instead of using dirt, I thought I'd try this because the newspaper is a little easier to let the roots go into. So this is keeping them warm so they can germinate. And yep, that's it. Let's see, let me get this tucked back under. You see my whole little, I have my grow box almost completely built. I don't have it finished yet.
And you always had it.
Yeah, and I'm going to work on that after Christmas.
And you always have your rooster boxes you just gotta get.
Yeah, I just got to get my chicken coop tractor thing down here. Alright, what I'm going to do today to my tomato, I'm going to prune it some more because I want to try to branch it out. So I'm going to snip this one. Yeah, that's a pretty leaf though to have to snip it in it. But Serena, if you want to take this and you put it down in a little bit of soil, it will root another tomato.
Yay!
And
I might get another plant.
I'm going to leave that little top one there to make sure they have enough light. And I want to see if I can get another stem coming out here somewhere. So we'll see. So I know, no, not that.
Why?
I'll give you some stuff to start it out in. And anyways, you know, they're good and sturdy. It's planted deep. I actually broke off another stem and planted it deep. And I've got room. I've got another couple of inches in here. The soil will probably settle some more. And then once it grows, I'll plant it deeper even still. And so, yep, there's my yellow pear tomato. Doing great. And apologize for the kids hollering. Just a minute, Serena. 1 minute. So, I'll keep you guys updated. And what I planted this in is just a generic hummus type compost. I took it out of the seed, the sand, the cup. This is what I had in the Marichan instant lunch. So, and I'm watering it. Someone told me to take a little bit of the vermicompost, put a little water in it, and so make a little worm tea. So that's what I've done. I don't know if you can see the little white spots here. That's a little bit of the newspaper off the top of the bedding where there's just a little bit of vermicompost in there. And Serena! And I simply just put it in a Dixie cup, about this much, a couple inches, and swirled it in some water and then watered the plant with it. And I'll do that, a few times a week and try to keep this thing going.
I see a shape of a heart.
These right here, like I said, are in vermicompost bedding. It's not broke down, but I'm thinking that this is a really good growing medium. It's light, it's fluffy, it's been in there with the worms, so it's got organic fertilizer already built into it. So I just transplanted these from the pineapple that I had these growing. Just took a fork down, got around the root, and transplanted these in here. And even the little skrinky looking one right there, it's actually doing really good. I didn't think it would make it. So if you do the vermicomposting, you can take some of the shredded newspaper bedding and use it as a soil medium. And these look healthier than they did in actual dirt. And I am germinating seeds in that as well, and the root system should have no problem pushing into moist newspaper. The reason I thought about doing that is because, you build your little newspaper pots, people do, and, you can just plant that. So I thought, why not use something that's not a soil, and just try it. So what I do is I let it bottom feed. Serena, please move. I let it bottom feed. I pour water in the plate, and it pulls up the bottom. Moisture will build up, keeping it warm. This one I water on top, and these I water bottom feed, and I spritz on top too. So, yeah, that's it. And one last look at the peppers. You can see in there.
I can't see the roots.
You don't see the little root hook?
I do.
Yeah. So
that one's got a long one.
Yeah. So, so far, by checking all of my seeds, I've had 100% rate. On everything that I've planted so far in this wintertime, I've not had one single seed fail. These are
I had 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you might not have planted them right, though. And you might have used a bad seed. These are pimento seed from the garden. These are pimento seed from the garden, and the Big Daddy and the cherry tomato from the garden. And this is a yellow pear. And like I said, everything has sprouted, and we'll see what happens from there. So until then, hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. And what is it, like 4 days? My kids are extremely excited. I'm ready for the whole weekend to be over so I can rest. And
then we have hundreds of presents.
Hundreds? Wow, they got hundreds.
I got 23 presents.
23 presents?
Yeah.
So, they're excited. But what's the real reason we celebrate Christmas?
Because we get together and have fun.
Now, what's the real reason we celebrate Christmas?
What do you mean?
Why do we celebrate Christmas?
Because it snows. Just kidding. What?
Why do we celebrate Christmas?
I don't
What is the true meaning of Christmas?
Jesus' birthday.
Yes.
Oh.
You're a little slow this morning, huh? Oh. But anyways, yeah. So that's it for right now. This will probably be my last update until after Christmas, and I've recuperated, and hopefully by then I will have had time to go and get my grow box, a small one, built, and maybe by then I'll have some chickens in the yard after the first of the year. It's just been too hectic right now. And maybe by then as well I'll have some lettuces or something growing in my window sills, because I've noticed in this window right here I get pretty good morning and afternoon sun if it's not cloudy. So anyways, oh, and if there's no leaves on the trees, if there's leaves, you can forget it. But during the fall and winter months, I should get plenty of morning and afternoon sun. I guess that's it. So, until next time, Merry Christmas, and have a great and wonderful New Year.
Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year, that's right. And we'll see you, I guess, next year. Bye.